Hello, hello. Welcome to an afternoon market update. Today is Wednesday, October 16th. It is 2:07 p.m. 2:07 p.m. This is Easter time in the US. I would like to ask at this moment, by looking at this chart, what kind of day is this? Right? Try to assess the day, right? What kind of day is this? It's a rotational day. It is a trending day. It's an inside day. It's an outside day. What is the bigger trend? What is the lower trend? I mean, what is the intraday trend, long-term trend? Right? What is the tempo that we have? Pace, speed at which this market has been trading? How much volume do we have? Ask yourself those questions, right? Now, let's take a look at the indices. Russell trending higher. ES, we have a trend to the downside in the daily time frame. Support around this high here. Very questionable low, questionable high. We have a downside trend, potential range here. Now forming over here. The market maybe has looked below this range and you could target the opposite side of this range. Doesn't have to happen today. Now, kind of like this looks like inventory getting short here. It's kind of just by taking a look at this daily time frame. This looks short, inventory getting short at the highs, right? This is the Dow. I haven't seen the intraday. This looks like short covering here, short covering here. Why do I have that here? This is look below the range. Look below the range. Inventory seems like it's getting long here. No, it's a rotational day. Rotational here. And look the accumulation. This is the Nasdaq. Okay, look at the accumulation down here. Long liquidation. It has some downside extension, and now this part has not come back up here. The nuance for this market is these highs. Just look at these highs, man. 1, 2, 3 highs. Really. The market may have set its eyes on this high, which is actually is the overnight high, very close to the overnight high. The overnight session does not fix this. It has to happen during the regular trading hours to be considered that has been a repair. How much, man, relative to the 20% was up here, 15, 20, 21, maybe 22%. That's a really good year, advance year over year. Inside day is an inside day to the downside. Inside day to the downside. What's happening to VIX? 19. It's 20. Basically 20 here. Now, early in the session, we talk about something here, or rather that we ask ourselves this question: what do you think? Okay, traders will be doing today after a day like yesterday? Right? What do you think traders will be doing after a day like yesterday? The gigantic break that we have yesterday, more likely, I mean, there are good odds that this will be maybe trades will be selling, short-term trades will be selling the market, And what we have, it is 2 p.m. We have a trending day. 1, 2, 3, 4. None of these periods, none of this has taken the previous period low. So we have a trending day. And a short from the opening, a short opportunity that was very misleading, okay? Very misleading because most of the overnight inventory was long and that inventory was removed. The market couldn't take this low. This low, I consider this to be very questionable. And also, in the same way how we had this market being bought from Halbach is this day, and this day as well, no, is happening all over again. Okay, happening down here. Again, the upside extension and the extension of this range moving up here has moved value, has moved Halbach higher. Now this is not Halbach. Traders will easily forget that thing. Now I have something in the average. I was watching this 58.85 since this day, or I believe here or here, I don't remember, well, was back here in last week as a potential destination, and I see the market going back using this area as a reference here, this 85. That's why I have this mark here. Now we have the market, we have a trending day. When you have a trending day, we don't use POC, we don't use value. And trending days have a tendency to have some rebalancing late in the session. Right now it's 2:20 p.m. It is late in session. I'm not saying that there can be a little break or a little rebalancing of this inventory of what we are witnessing now. No, but just notice this. Notice what's happening now, right? Now it's being bought exactly from previous period Halbach. This kind of information, it tells me who can be, who can be the force that is moving this market higher. This one is different than yesterday. It's different than yesterday in that regard. I am going to close this distribution. Happens to be also this day low. I'm going to remove this thing. I wonder if I should remove this. Yeah, because no, I'm going to keep it until the end of the day, just to see if there is something here, how far this can come. Now, the next thing, traders may have seen this number here, this 5,900. And look where this 5900 is just, just, halfway to close the last distribution from yesterday. The value, the volume that we're having, the value that we have here is adding to what we have here. Notice the nodes, right? Notice the nodes of volume here, this one here, another one here, and now we're having more on top of this. Okay. Many times we have made this in the past. Let's do this again. Look at this. Look, this very prominent. How this looks like? This looks like long liquidation, right? This looks like long liquidation here. Very prominent POC. Exactly, or very close to this halfback here. You got to use your imagination here, to put these 2 days together. This one and this one. Actually, the joint profiles that you have seen is including this overnight. I would not include that. Notice how wide this is, 2, 4, 6. I will put this one on top of this. That gave us 8 wide here. How much do we have here? You have 6 plus 2. You got 8 wide here. It looks like long liquidations. The key or the nuance. I mean, I shouldn't do this, but I am watching. What I'm watching here is if this market can close all the distribution that we have from yesterday. As J happens or is developing now, I am considering this period the beginning, of the laggard part of today's session. Because where J low is. Exactly halfback. Nasdaq has the same thing. Now, actually, I haven't seen Nasdaq relative. I don't watch Nasdaq in those terms, but Nasdaq for me is a downside day that is trending higher. Intraday is the same thing. We have a market that has some rebalancing. The overnight long inventory was more obvious in Nasdaq, and after that, the day has been to the upside. Let me show you. We have this thing. This is the three periods high, and guess what? You have the same thing on the lower side. 1, 2, 3 here. 1, 2, 3. The same thing on the downside. We're doing this. I'm going to put this one here. Three wide low here. Now, if we have a trending day, trending to the upside, why I would short a market that is trending higher? Okay, I can see weakness here, but it doesn't mean that the market hasn't given me anything to the downside. Okay. The market today is a trending day. Now, I am keeping this reference here, just this level here, just for reference purposes here. This is from the past, from this day. Traders have used this level to buy. Okay. Next thing we know, what support is resistance. Now traders may use this level to sell. Now what are the odds, right? Just after the laggards are coming to this market. Let me see some selling. Let's see if something happens here. Oh, look at that. I'm not trying to short anything. I'm not trying to short, not to get long. I think I missed this trade here when I reset. I closed my charts and reopened. When we reopened, the market was up here, I believe. Right? That kind of movement, the kind of movement we are watching now, goes fast, fast, fast. That's short covering. Just very, very peculiar, very characteristic of short covering. Behavior. I'm going to check this one out. Now we have Halbach here. I'm going to close this one too. Why are you short in this market? Well, there's no reason to short this market. We have Netflix after the close, just 3 more periods before the end of the session. And now I must check something here. I must check this area here. And this no, rather I will use this one. Okay. This is distributions closed, and this is the high of this one. Okay. What? You didn't get to this height yet, right? So inside the, remember, trading is an art, not a science. Oh, I have another halfback here too, halfback here. Now we have excess in the upper side. If that J, if higher prices in J are rejected, 2:30. A couple minutes before watching this level here. Right where the market is at now. Nasdaq has not repaired. Nasdaq highs is very weak. The odds that the market has still more upside are high actually. Not higher in any way. Alright, I just wanna what I wanted to highlight with this stream, with this update, is where the market is right now. What the market is doing today. Okay. Same yesterday we talked about how high the perceived risk, how the risk was on the long side. Just one day after that, there is no reason to take a short today. Right? All the shorts, all the trades that are short in the market are doing so by the belief that we will have downside continuation today. It's not what the market will do what matters. It's what the market is doing. That's the thing. Right? The market is trending higher in the intraday session. Okay? The intraday, the current auction is to the upside. And this auction has no signs to end. Many people will be short in the market just because what happened yesterday. The market has to go back. The market has to go back down. The market has to keep shorting. And what fuels the movement many times is that inventory that's getting short in the market. And as a consequence, the market can keep taking those shorts to move higher. How long they will go? I have no idea. That's what the market is doing. Now we have two distributions today. The market has not gave back anything today. Nothing. All right. That's what I wanted to highlight in this short stream. I hope this was useful. Hey Michael, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't see you. Your comment is from 2:18. I don't know if you are still there. Are you still there? I do these streams to keep myself focused in the market because I have a tendency, just like anyone, not to wander. I can find myself watching short-term videos, right? Or watching YouTube. What I am doing, what it is, I am listening to this book, for example, right now. Just to keep myself in here. what you are watching here, I don't know if you are there, but I am going to leave this here for you. These are TPO charts. These are market profile charts. It is a form to, it's a scientific form to gather information, to organize information here. We have this area that is highlighted in blue. This is one standard deviation, which we know, or what traders come to know as value area. Value area is where the 70% of the trading has taken place. We have extremes after that. In this case, we have, if this is 70%, how much is this low here, and how much is all the way up here? We can see, for example, if this is 70%, this can be maybe 20%, something like that. This is significant volume here, or maybe 10, 15%, and the other one is up here. It's a way, it's a different way to see the markets. And when, in this case, prices organized in the vertical axis and time in the horizontal axis. When you put this together, these periods all together, you have a market profile. And POC, which is this green thing here, is what we call the fairest price at which business is being conducted. Just imagine you have an auction, right? Or any business for the case for. What business can we call? Okay, cars, or can be houses, right? The price at which one car is sold the most times, thus the fairest price at which that business in that case cars are being negotiated. You will have cars being sold very high and being sold very low, right? And a way to see markets, markets actually are a two-way action, right? It's a two-way action process. Today we have an action to the upside. The market hasn't looked below, not a single time, all day long, looking to the upside. So there's no reason here to short the market at all. I have missed my chance here early in the morning, and when the market closed this distribution and came back inside this one, I decided, no, this is not for me. I thought we were going to have some kind of rotational day, but we didn't. At G here, kind of like, oh, okay, this is when the market took this high here, this is a trending day, but it just notice how long it has taken, how long have I waited to know, right? Now everybody knows trending. Everybody knows trending higher. Yeah, so when everybody knows, usually is when the business is coming to an end. When everybody knows that there is, just look at this here, and what I am watching, especially this level here is what I am going to record for the next days. We are having the same thing that we have here. These 2 days is happening again. This can save us, right? having a read can save us to be from being in the wrong side of the market. I hope that's a good answer to your question. And these profiles are built using 30 minutes periods. You know? Each period here is 30 minutes. Bar charts. These are not bar charts, but periods. Bar charts, the difference with bar charts is in bar charts you will see an opening. Like, let me show you here. Let me show you. I'm going to call my bar charts from Thinkorswim. You know, bar charts, you will see an opening and a close. Okay? I don't care about those. I'm not interested in, I'm not interested in where the bar closes or open. I am interested in the action. The auction, not the action, the action process. What I am, you know, since it is a two-way action process that never ends. Right now, as of 2:39 p.m., I am watching this thing here. Can the market, for example, close this distribution here? Closing these distributions kind of like tells me, right, that this upside movement has to do more with short covering relative to yesterday's break than a more powerful combination of new buying plus short covering. Right? That's one thing. The other thing is I always try to see the market not just price based on one time frame. Most small traders, most retail, for example, use a 5 minutes chart, right? This is 30 minutes. This range here, C, that overlaps B yesterday, is something that I am monitoring in the upper side, right? If the market comes up here late in the session, this can be, I mean, if you insist in short the market is trending higher, this can be a location to where you can measure risk, right? For example, market comes up here, I can go short here and I have only two ticks of stop here. I don't, if I'm going to short here, for example, what do I have? I don't have anything here. The market can come, the market needs to take this low for me to know that the auction now is to the downside. Or at least there is some rebalancing of all these longs that come to the market here. Remember this thing here and this thing here. If anything happens here, you know, just look at this high here, very mechanical high, one tick from this high here. Let's see if there's buying again that comes from this area here. That will be that's a sign that this market is, you know, the traders that are behind the movement are the weakest ones here. Very, very short term trading. The trend is to the upside. The day is to the upside. We have a trending day. Why I want short the market? Okay, why? All right. I hope that is a satisfactory answer for you. This was just a short stream. Was intended to be a short stream to highlight what I am seeing here relative to the yesterday, and especially for what's coming after market close. We have Netflix after the close, and what else? Come on, that's not the chart I wanted to call. This is the one. People have a bunch of banks. What is Apple, or when is Apple? Oh, okay, that's in the end of the month. What is this? End of the month. They don't know. We don't know that. Okay, this is Microsoft. End of the month as well. Okay, we know Netflix is today. This is next week, Meta next week. Tesla also next week. And we don't know. Usually this is after all these guys have reported. Oh, look at Apple. Look at Apple here. You can see the impact of this stock in Nasdaq. It's huge here, but still is a downside. It has not Nasdaq has not corrected this high here. Very dangerous. No, I will never short this market here. Look at these highs, double highs here. We have 5 highs gathered around this area here, around the, let's call it 380. The short is extremely dangerous there. When I talk about odds, or I talk about this risk, when I talk about risk, I talk in terms of odds. I try to think in probabilistic terms, right? These are not absolutes. Oh boy, look at Netflix. Look at Netflix here. This can come all the way down to here. Got a bunch of stops here. Or you can make a new high. Meta. They are anticipating selling here. Look at this gap we have in Tesla. These are the next week. Very close to the 200, right in between the 50 and the 100. This is really far from the moving averages. Really far. It seems like Nvidia can get away from the 50 now. What about how the bonds are doing today? What bonds are doing? Let me check bonds market. They did not reach, they couldn't close the gap. You couldn't close the gap, just get to the low of the gap, both of them, and then reverse. Oh boy, look at this, man. Still has a gap. Oh, come on, look at 10 years. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 highs here. The short man, is short in these indices. are very, very risky. Now, there's something that can happen here is we can have something to the upside and then go in the opposite direction. Look at what we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here. Oh, come on. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lows in the overnight. Gosh. This is a really, really dangerous environment here. Really, really dangerous. Anything can happen now. On top of that, we have, Israel about to strike Iran. We have elections coming. How many weeks before the election? 1, 2 weeks. I'm back. 3 weeks before the election. Oh. All right. Unless you have any questions, my friend, I'm going to call it a day. And wish you a wonderful rest of the day. Stay safe. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Usually I come into the market around 9:15, 9:30. It is not worth. I think that until the election is over, it's not worth to come early. Okay. I will have a wonderful rest of the day, my friend. See you. Bye-bye.